What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ammo Dad, reporting for duty as usual. And today on Hood Home Improvement, we're going to be building some Rick's Pro Workshop custom-made blast gates for this dust system. Stay tuned. Okay, today on Hood Home Improvement, we're going to be making some blast gates.
Hey, Rick, man, what's blast gate, bro? That sound like it's hot.
I thought you'd never ask. Well, blast gates, so what we're going to do is going to set up like 10 shotguns, right in front of my fence, right in front of the gate door. And if somebody try to come in, we're going to, as soon as they take and open that door, it's going to have like some sensors on it. It's going to open, boom, blast gate. Nah, that would be nice, but nah, we probably go to jail for that. But you know, for real, what a blast gate is basically a device which it's a valve. It separates the valves of the dust system. So basically, if I got one machine running, I'm not gonna be wanting the power to run to every machine. So what I'm gonna do to prevent that from happening is each machine is gonna have its own separate blast gate. And I looked a couple blast gates up online and I couldn't really find what I was looking for. Y'all gonna have to excuse Ace because I'm not doing this takeover. I'm not finna keep playing with dudes today. He gonna keep running in and out, so just deal with him. But like I was saying, what the blast gates do is they stop this. They stop the air from flowing through improperly. And I looked up online and I looked up a couple of them. They had $7 ones, $8 ones. But the thing about those, they were kind of they all had the same reviews, and their review was they eventually will get clogged up. And I don't want to have to keep on disassembling my system just to unclog and clean out my blast gates. So I'm gonna make some self-cleaning blast gates. So you're gonna slide, boop, boop, boop. It's gonna have an open and a close on it. And what I'm gonna be building that with is easel on my computer. It's a CAD program, a G-code sending program to help my Fox Aliens run. So I'm gonna be using a machine. I'm gonna be using 3/4 inch MDF. I'm gonna be using a 1/8 inch compression bit and a spring collet to that will set that bit, which will be a 1/4 inch. And I'm gonna be using a caliper, of course, to get my measurement for my center hole, and I'm gonna be using a piece of PVC to make sure everything line up before we actually commit to making 4 of them. So that's pretty much gonna be it. Let's get to it. Okay, over in here in easel, I'm gonna grab a square out, change my settings over to MDF, make it a 12 by 12 piece because that's what we're cutting on. And let's get to it here. First things first, I center my square off. I'm gonna lock everything up so when I change it to 4, it's gonna change and make it a 4 by 4 square. Now I'm gonna add me my circle. That's gonna be for the middle. I use 60 millimeters. It's gonna make it a little tight. I might have to, bevel off the front to get it in there, but that's gonna be perfect for what I'm trying to do. Okay, put the circle in there, center it to the material. Now we got the bases of our bottom of our blast gate right here. And if you look over to the right, you can see that that's how it's gonna actually look on the MDF when it's cut out. And here I'm making some 1/2 inch tabs. Those tabs are what's gonna keep the slider in place when everything closes off. So I'm gonna add 2 of them to each side. Go over there, take the cut up. I'm kind of new at easel, but I learned just to do everything as pieces, and it's kind of easy to manipulate it. There we go. I got my other side on that, looking good. Now this is my first time making these, so they may or may not work, but I'm pretty confident that they're gonna do what I'm trying to do. You can't go wrong when you actually measure things. So now I took me another square out. That's gonna be what I'm gonna use to cut everything out. So I'm gonna take that and do a cut on the outside of the path and center it to the material. Bam. Now you see what I'm talking about. You got your two tabs there if you look. And you got the middle gonna come out. That's gonna give us a nice circle in the middle for our pipe to go through. It's gonna not cut the tabs. Yep, I'm gonna pull it up right there. So yeah, if you look over to the right, that's what the bottom is gonna look like. No matter of fact, I'm gonna make that the top. Now I just made a duplicate of that layer. Now I'm going to make your slide. And that's gonna be actually what cuts the system on and off. So I'm gonna take the tabs off right here. And I know it's a better way to do this, but like I said, I'm still new to easel, so I just kind of do the remember, slide over, hopefully I catch type of deal, and it's worked thus far. Right here, I'm just playing with the sides. Trying to figure out how I want the actual slide, how long I want it. I'm gonna end up going with about 8 inches on this slide. And the reason I'm making this slide like this instead of just you making it long enough to just close in is because these are going to be self-cleaning. So I need them to go all the way through the blast gate each time. And that way it's gonna push the excess dust out. But right here, I'm just extending it, and now that's my centerpiece. That's gonna cut out pretty nice. I'm gonna put some tabs on this. It's gonna turn out pretty good. And if you've never used easel, feel free to jump in the comments and ask me. I've been using it for a few months. It's fairly simple to use. I've always heard this is like a beginner program. I mean, and I can understand why, but if you've never done CNC, I'm gonna recommend start right here at easel. And no, they don't pay me to say that. Okay, so now I figured out, I pulled them tabs up right there. I was putting tabs on there, but then I figured out that all I really have to do is pull my square up. And you're going to see what I'm talking about later because I'm going to actually remove those tabs. Now I'm going over to line everything up. You see I duplicated. Bam. Put that on the page with that. And if you can see right there, it's not quite going to line up like I wanted to, that circle. But that's going to be all right because what I'm going to do is pull those tabs off. You see that? And now you see how they line up. As soon as I pulled that tab off of there, didn't even need it. So, didn't even need it. So I'm going to take that over there, delete that. Go down here, pull that out, take the tab off. Go the same way. Now we got our third piece on there. And what I did was put everything on the same piece. And then the third piece is actually the first piece with everything removed. So when they put it onto my card, gonna add it to my Fox Alien offline controller, take it over to the machine. This thing is a pretty good buy too. I think the controller is about $40. So check that out and here we go. Gotta get the lotion. Look, you see them hands. Gotta put those working hands on for anybody that don't think I use working hands. I do. My skin just be a little dry sometimes, but it's all good. Now I'm just gonna throw these clamps on. One of these days I'm gonna make me some new clamps, but I'm just gonna throw these clamps on and let's get it. Set the machine up. Clean a little dust off of it with my paintbrush. Get everything centered. Now, right here, I'm using the offline controller. Get this thing started. Let's go.
What's good? It's your boy here. Let me step in for a minute. Let me tell y'all something. Good things are coming your way. That's right. I'm talking to you. You and you. It doesn't matter how your day been going so far. I want you to stop and tell yourself this one thing. Good things are coming my way. And don't just tell yourself that. You gotta believe it. Remember, just tell yourself, good things are coming my way. You don't have to do nothing else but believe. Got that? That's all I wanted to say. Thank y'all for taking the time to listen to an old player today. Peace, love, and hair grease, and stay focused.
Okay, so we got everything off the machine. This is gonna be the top. The slider in the middle, aka your on and off switch, in the bottom. So this is gonna be the top. Fit in there pretty snug. So this is gonna be the bottom. There's gonna be another pipe connected to the bottom too. Then this is going to be your on and off switch. So basically, when it's on, the air going to flow through there. When it's off, going to close off the airflow on both sides, because it's going to be a pipe on this side and a pipe on that side. So see, it's off. We're gonna have to connect them together, but then on. So let me go connect them together, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna be using some of this Bob Smith Industries glue just to put it together. And then I'm gonna end up using a brad to seal the deal, some brads, a brad or two. So that's basically like that's in the open position. Nice tight fit. Yeah, this glue works so fast. I've never seen glue work as fast as this glue works. So I'm gonna hit it a couple dabs. So everything is properly lined up. Oh, did I spray this? Got to spray the accelerator. And that's gonna make this stuff pretty much cure instantly. Hold it for 8 to 10 seconds. And this is a InstaSet accelerator. There you have it. So on, off. On. You have to sand it a little bit probably on this side here. But that's on, that's off. On, Okay, now just to show you how it's gonna go, this right here, this is the top of our dust collection system. So now, you're gonna connect like that. And that's gonna be the on, off. So today on Hood Home Improvement, like I said, we were gonna be making a blast gate. Customized Rick's Workshop blast gate, man. This thing is heavy duty. It's gonna get the job done, you know. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna make the other three a little tighter up in there. You know, so I'm gonna have so much wiggle room, but it's actually gonna be perfect because you got on, off, on, off. So when those machines are going, when I want to cut it off, it's already off. When I say, okay, man, I want to run the two machines at one time, cut both of them on. I'm going to be making 3 more of these for the system. Thank y'all for coming through. This is your official Rick's Pro Workshop custom blast gate, heavy duty. And remember, man, good things are coming your way, and always keep it hood. Peace.